Hey guys, I got a story that I want to share that I ain't thought about in years. Well, I heard something earlier that triggered it off. Well, this was about me. And what happened was a long time ago when I was about 7 years old at this time, and I almost got kidnapped. And this ain't a story. This really happened. Well, what happened was me and my buddy was playing in his yard. We're from Atlanta, so the houses in the yard are close to the street. Well, we're playing and all that, and I did notice a car up the road, parked, a gray car parked on the side. But I'm a kid. I'm 7 years old. I ain't think nothing about it. And back in the day when you was younger, your mom and them says when the street lights come on, it's time to be in the house. Other than that, you stay out all day. But anyway, so it was getting dark. The street lights was coming on. It was time for me to go home, or I know what happened to me. Well, I went to walking up the road, and the road goes up, and it goes up a hill. All right. Well, I noticed the car was right there, and he pulled up a little bit. He was parked on the side of the road. The road and the sidewalk is right there, and then right up here is a church. Right up the street's a church, and I can cut through this field and go behind this church and come out to the main road where I lived out on Memorial Drive, and I can go, get home. It's only a couple of minutes away. Well, I noticed the car was coming out. I went up the hill, not thinking nothing about it. The man pulled in the parking lot real quick, swooped in, opened his door, and tried to grab me and pull me in the car. And this ain't fake. This really happened. And I remember what his face looks like. Well, he tried to pull me in the car. I backed up. I'm 7 years old. I back up. I start screaming. I ran, and I ran all the way home. Well, when I got home, I told my mom and dad. So, of course, they called the police. The police come out there, and then they called detectives out there, and they showed me a bunch of pictures of old men and all that, and try to get me to point him out. Well, I looked at all them pictures. Wasn't none of them him. I remember his face. I remember his face to the day. Oh, sorry, y'all. It's getting my skin crawl just thinking about it now, and I'm 43 years old. But anyway, so, years and years go by. Nothing else happened like that. I've never seen the car again, never seen the man again. It was a gray car. Well, about about 15 years pass. Now about 15 years pass by. Well, my friend, mama owned a haircutting place, and this old woman used to go in there. So they were getting old. They didn't have no kids or nothing. So they passed away and left their house to her. So she paid me and my buddy to go clean the house up. Well, we're going through the house. She's there too. We're going through the house and all. And I look up at this picture. Bam. I seen his face. Right? Listen to the story now. I seen his face. Exactly. I remember exactly that was him. Whoa, it made my skin crawl. And that was only 5 minutes from where I used to live at. 5 minutes away. I could walk from there to there. That's how close that man lived to me. And she said they were the nicest people she ever met. And also, they don't have no kids. I always wondered after that if he ever done that to anybody else or try to kidnap any other kids. Never found out nothing else about it, y'all. Why he chose to try to kidnap me that day, I don't know. I say that to say, watch where you live at. Watch the people around you, because you never know how close to some psycho that you live by. So, if y'all got any stories, tell me so I can hear y'all's stories. I like to hear. But mine's not a fake story. It really happened to me. And I still remember it to this day. I still remember what that man's face looked like to this day. Thank y'all. Comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think about the story. And it was real.